Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are doing the June TBR. These are the 3 books that I'm not going to get to this month because I'm kind of excited for all the books. So, like, all the books were just ending up on the top shelf. So, we're just doing it this way. I'm still going to pick 6. I'm only really reading 1 to 2 books a month because life is so busy, but we're still going for 6. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited for everything. So, we'll just let the jar choose our fate for June. Let's do this one. It's also really hot. Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Set in the country. I'm guessing the United States. So Paper Towns is, The Naturals is, The Girl's Guide. Dinner for Vampire are the ones, but I think I'm gonna go for The Naturals. Not gonna lie. I've been on a Criminal Minds kick, and a lot of people compare this to Criminal Minds, so I think I'm gonna do The Naturals. This is set in, I think it's Virginia. Yeah, no, I think it's like Quantico. It doesn't say, but like it's the FBI. So, I'm kind of excited. I was really excited when I bought this book, and then ever since then, I just haven't gotten too excited. But I think we can put this on the TBR for June. Okay, that's book 1. Let's pick book 2. This one decides it's Want Me. Oh, my water bottle's back there. Okay. Okay. Flower in the title. I don't think any of these have the word flower in the title. No, none of these have a flower type or the flower in the title. So we're gonna pick number 2 again. This one. Okay. Really hot. Okay. Same vibe as last concert. Okay. Last concert I went to was the Kelsey concert. So, Floating Worlds, just kind of the cover. First time caller. Happy place, because that's my happy place. I think I'm gonna go with the Floating Worlds. This is a Fairy Loot edition because I finally got my Fairy Loot book. Also, everyone needs. Today's my day off. I've had like 5 different people text me about coming into work today. No. But this kind of gives both the colors and the vibe. It also gives a lot of art at the pace, which I read. So I'm excited. I do like the hardback cover more, but I think we're gonna do this for vibe of last concert. Okay. I think this is what we're gonna do. The Floating Worlds. I'm excited about that one. Okay. Book number 3. And this used to have a point. It doesn't now. Okay. Okay, so this is a buy a book. I'm not going to buy a book, but it is lowest rated book. So I do have my computer up. I think we'll just do lowest rated off my physical TBR. And then I'll put this one probably back in the thing, maybe. I don't know. Physical average rating. Okay, I'm gonna switch that. Okay, so the lowest one is if you would move. Thank you. The lowest rated one is Beautiful Ugly. It has a 3.64 on Goodreads, which I'm 90%. I think this author is coming out with the new book that I saw. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do for book number 3. Okay. Book number 4. Least favorite first line. So I'm not gonna go through all these. I'm not. I really am not. Or should I? We're gonna start with a couple that I really want to read, and then we'll go from there if I can't find anyone that I like absolutely hate. Okay, The Happy Place. Okay, that one's okay. These two I can probably both do. Hunger Games. That one's interesting. Before We Were Yours. That one's interesting. Okay. Let's do a couple of these ones. That one's interesting. I think the last one I'll check is this one. It says what once was mine. The one I just read was Spark of the Everflame. Okay. That one's interesting. Okay. So I think we're gonna go with Happy Place. It's not a horrible first line. It's just out of the ones I picked, my least favorite. And I don't feel like going through every single one of my books. But this was one I wanted to read during the summer. So also after I read this, no more Emily Henry books in my possession that I haven't read. So I'll just have to buy another one. I'm excited. That's book number 4. Book number 5. That was horrible. Sorry about that. Okay. Casper picks. So Casper is one of my dogs. Okay. I think he's currently outside helping. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to pick one more and then make a decision on if right now is the best time to do the doggo picks. So I might pick a different one just for, and then put that one back in. Hello? There is hair all over this. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Even number of pages. Okay. Why not? We've picked this one up several times. and I kind of want to read it. So, that's author's notes. Hello. Okay. So this is an even number of pages. So I think we're gonna do what once was mine. With the happy place. Once I finish this, I have read all of the Twisted Tales that is in my current possession. I only have 2. Read one, haven't read this one. So there's that. I think I'm just gonna pick a different one and then put Casper Picks back in the container with the flower one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is still on. I don't remember if I charged these last time I used them, and I know one of them was dead. So here we are. Okay, not intriguing title. Okay, Paper Towns, Harry Potter. Awakening. Names, women. All of these have intriguing titles. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna pick again for the 3rd time. Book number 6. Damn, the prompts really. Oh, I just realized I didn't put the new prompts I made in here. Well, okay, a book I could roughly read in a week. This is saying a lot because there are several books I could read in a week, but I haven't because I've been so busy. So, my first mind goes to these 4. Good Girl, Bad Blood, because I read the first one really quickly. Here Lies Eventual Bitch. It's short. Before We Were Yours is short and historical fiction, and then Hunger Games. What am I more leaning towards? Okay, hold on. We've got a mystery. We got a fantasy. We got a mystery. We got a romance. We got a fantasy. That doesn't help. Okay. I think I've been kind of leaning towards this anyways, and it is Before We Were Yours. It's been a hot minute since I've read a historical fiction book. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. Plus, when we read the first lines, it was kind of intriguing. That was not what I was looking for. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I do want to keep picking. I'm not gonna lie, but I barely even read the 6 books that are on my current TBR. Do I pick another 2? Do I pick another one? I think I'm gonna pick another one because I'm hoping, since it's nice outside, I can start sitting outside and reading more often. We might pick another 2. Oh, there's hair everywhere. I might pick this one and one more, just so that it's an even number for my head. Okay. Lord Jesus Christ, this is a highest rated on TBR. Okay, this is both bought. Like, this is like what I want to read that I have physically and don't, but I'm not gonna do that one because once again, I'm not buying books right now. I got no money for that stuff. So we're gonna pick another number 7. Okay. Matches phone case. So my phone case is a cow blue print with a Criminal Minds pop socket, which I wrote this with the naturals in mind. So this one sort of kind of matches. I think 13 kind of matches. I think. Yeah. I think these 2. Oh, well. The one that match the best. But I don't know. Which one? I don't know. Because neither of them really match my phone case. Not gonna lie. Which one do I want to read more? Because this is a 7th book, I think I'm gonna go with Hunger Games. Because that's like 700 pages. Girl, no. So we'll go with Matches My Phone Case. I would show you, but I am filming on my phone. We're gonna pick an 8th one just so that I can see it. This is my game, my rules. And when I get stressed and overwhelmed over this, I only have me, myself, and I to blame. Okay, villain vibes. Well, The Awakening, Carvel, The Favorites, Man of Smoke, Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch. This was just vibes, what I'm getting from it. It has nothing to do with it, or the cover, or anything. Or Good Girl, Bad Blood, kind of. Or Siphon Sparrow. What the fuck? We're gonna do Siphon Sparrow. It's literally 2 killers, or at least 1 killer. Excuse me. Oh. I think that is going to be our TBR for June. Did I pick more books than I can read? As normal, yes. Do I give 2 shits? Not really, not right now. Ask me later when I get stressed. Because there's so many books I haven't read none. But once I finish the audiobook, I ran out of audiobook hours for the month. So once I finish the Killing Cold audiobook next month, once I have more hours, I'm gonna listen to Sights and Sparrow because I like the audiobook of that series better. So yeah, this month's TBR. Pull it up. We've got Villain Vibes, Sights and Sparrow, the 3rd book in the Ruthless Love, Ruinous Love series, the final book. We've got Matches My Phone Case. We've got The Hunger Games. This is the 1st book. I have all except Sunrise and the Reaping. So once I get this, we can add this 2nd one to the shelf. We've got A Week to Read. Before We Were Yours. It's a historical fiction standalone. So excited about that. Even number of pages. What once was mine, A Twisted Tale. This is the Twisted Tale for Rapunzel, which you guys don't know. Favorite princess. So excited about that. Least favorite line, first line, Happy Place. Emily Henry. Love her. Read 2 books by her. Excited for this 3rd one. Lowest rated on Goodreads. It has a 3.64, and that is Beautiful Ugly. Same vibe as last concert. I went to the Kelsey Ballerini Patterns concert tour show. So we got the Floating Worlds vibes. This gonna fall. Okay. And then we've got Set in the Country. We've got The Natural, since it's set in, I think it's set in Quantico. But this is kind of a YA Criminal Minds book, which we all know I love Criminal Minds. So I'm gonna do that, and with that mess and my choice to pick 2 more books than I normally do, here's my monthly TBR. Will I be getting through all these? No. Will I probably get through 1 book? Yes. And that's kind of it. I need to go finish the other book before the month ends in a week, so that I can have more than just 1 book read in May. Welcome to working and doing school. But I have today off, so I can read. I'm excited. This seems like a good tier. So I see you guys all in the next video. Peace.